Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Fellow Ugandans, I know you are angry and that some of you are being driven to a point of giving up. But I am here to remind you that the impact of not caring about politics in our country is more dangerous than politics itself. Because it does not only mean that you have given a green light to mentally impotent leaders to decide your day-to-day life, but also giving up the courage to fight for the future of your children. For the past few weeks, Ugandans have endured the pain and trauma caused by brutal armed men. Obviously, these kinds of atrocities are unacceptable. But in a country ruled by greedy people, we are ought to face these kinds of challenges. I'm not here to only condemn these atrocities or stand with victims and their families, but also tell our people that the intention of kidnaps, tortures, and never-ending shootouts is to create doubt and fear in Ugandans who are asking for change. You see, once a government of weak rulers runs out of ideas to convince people as to why it should stay in power, they resort to violent intimidation and forcefully push you to the wall just so to start feeding on your fear. But I am not worried about that, because we are a woke generation that knows its opponent, and we will not lose focus even in the midst of pain and sorrows. I am, however, majorly worried about our brothers and sisters who are choosing to distance themselves from delicate discussions at hand. Like the pastors who flocked the State House to congratulate Museveni on winning the elections. This is disturbing because up to now his win is majorly doubted by masses. Personally, abantu bwe batyo mbaita a group of posers whose aim is to please Museveni regardless of the injustices in our country. Ekitegeeza nti mwabo tewava kalungi konna kuba batya Museveni si Katonda. Kyova olaba nga beebalama amazima. I can only say to you that the idea of not speaking against atrocities because you are in bed with those doing them is smart enough until your father gets shot by a stray bullet. It's smart enough until your son gets injected by expired medicine. It's smart enough until your daughter gets raped by a security officer who will not be held accountable. Which means, ladies and gentlemen, the only way we can get through this is by leaving our comfort zone and not wait for tragedy to hit our doorsteps. For years, the tactic of using drones to kidnap our people and take them to torture chambers has been one of the ways used to silence Ugandans. Ekisinga okwasa ennaku, when they do these things, tebatya kubyewakana ng'enseera ba.
Dongo said investigations into their whereabouts are going on.
It is true there is overzealousness on the part of the soldiers that are carrying out these acts. We've stated severally that each police officer has got a book that indicates the standard operating procedures on this matter.
Waliwo ekiseera, in the year 2018, we watched General David Muhoozi publicly deny nti sibe baali batutte Eddie Mutwe until lwe baamala ne bakkiriza nti be bamulina.
Twabuuza omuduumizi w'amagye obanga alina ky'amanyi ku kukwatibwa kwa Mutwe bw'ati bwe yatuddamu.
Information about holding Bobby's driver or bodyguard. I don't know your sources, but it's not. And if I don't know, who knows?
Fast track. Ennaku zino, we have heard several of them deny that they are not the ones kidnapping Ugandans because they know bannayuganda tusirika nnyo. Ekituufu kiri nti bannayuganda baasirika when a gentleman called Senfuka eyakwatibwa mu ntiisa ng'ensi yonna eraba bwe baamutuusa mu nkomyo baakanya kumucunya and forcing him to say nti ye yatta Kaweesi.
Baamukwata ne bamunteekamu mu maaso ne bamuteeka mu kamwa ne bamuteeka mu nnyindo ne bamuteeka mu matu ne bamala ne basibako ekiwero bankwata ne batandika okunsulikanga mu baketi ezo ez'amazzi kuba ekyo kyekibonerezo kyabanga kya buli lunaku kamulali bambuuza nti babanga abakuwanga
era omutwe bagusibye ne kamulali wamu
balina kye bakola ng'olabako tebalina
nobaga nti epaasi njiwulidde
paasi kuba bamala gikukwasa mu mukono n'ogiwulya buli kimu kye bakukola paasi ne bagiteeka wano ne bagiteeka wano ku mukono ne bateeka wano bateeka ne wano
buli weegenda evaawo n'oluliba eyo yo nebakolera
mbagamba nze okuntuusaako bino munzito omulundi gutya
mpone
Bannayuganda baasirika nga Dr. Kalule akwatibwa mu bugubi mu bulumi okusinga ensolo. Bannayuganda baasirika nga Charles Bwerwanaho akwatibwa n'achunyizibwa olw'obugagga bwe.
This is a result of torture. I lost a tooth. You can see how inflamed my cheek is.
Just for our viewers. This is when you lost your tooth?
Yes.
Okay.
Continue. This
So
is
what is this?
here. Continue. This is my manhood. You can see how it has shrunk. I even lost my manhood. They get to know people who have got money, and that's the lead they follow to kidnap you. And if you don't give them money, either you are dead or you are released to prepare and give them.
Bannayuganda baasirika ng'abasiraamu abasukka mu 9 n'abantu abalala bakwatibwa ku lw'okutta Kaweesa ng'ate bagamba abaamukuba amasasi baali 2 oba 4. Bannayuganda baasirika bwe batta abaana bammwe ku Ssebaggala. Bannayuganda baasirika bwe batta abaana bammwe ku Besigye. Bannayuganda baasirika nga bannamawulire bakubwa. Bannayuganda baasirika ng'omwana wa Zakariya achunyuzibwa mu kkomera.
Zakariya agamba nti bwe yafuna amawulire nti omwana we atulugunyizibwa yagezaako okwogera n'akulira ekkomera ly'ekyabisenge okusobola okumujjanjaba kyokka n'atamuwuliriza.
Ne mugamba mwami Ferdinand lwaki obonyabonya bw'oti omwana wange nanga nti ffe omwana wajja kubona abasibe wano bawonera ku kibooko ze zibanyiga. Ne mugamba kale sebo naye nenwana nnyo okulanga omwana wange avaayo mu bene nga nze muliko nali nzija abasajja ba prison ne bamutujjako ne bamukuba mu kidabo kabini ne bamujja ku ambulance yali mutwale mu reference Mulago ne bagamba nti bo bafunye order omwana balina omutwalawa.
Kati era abamu mukyasirise even after looking at the scars ezatuusibwa ku Ronald Segawa agambibwa okubeerewo ekibiina kya National Unity Platform. Which means, ladies and gentlemen, tukkirize nti mulimu abantu abajja okutegeera nga only ekituuseewo gwali mu kulaajana kituuse ewaabwe. So temubanyiigira era temubavuma, mubasaasire nga bukyali kubanga ekiri ewuwo gwali mu kulaajana kigenda kutuuka ewaabwe. To those who say that please do not blame Yoweri Tibuhaburwa Museveni, mbwera bamuli wansi be babikola, I can only say to you that a smart man once said, you are what you repeatedly do. Walira ku taxpayers money tukuyita corrupt official. Bw'olya ssente za siriimu oba kansa tukuyita mutemu, which means when Yoweri Tibuhaburwa Museveni said that the killing of your children is a rehearsal for his soldiers, kitegeeza nti ne bino aba abimanyi.
Now and election day.
Anybody who brings violence will be defeated. There will be no violence. And anybody who knows, and that was a rehearsal. That was.
I can only tell you, gwe maama wange alemedde ku mazima eyo wansi mu katale gy'okolera. Gwe taata wange ali mu taxi park ne muganda wange ali ku boda boda. Omesa omuyizi oba omusawo. Tiengeri gye beegaana abaana bammwe nti be babalina oba tebamanyi gye bali. mbajjukiza that mu mateeka okkirizibwa okwerwanako oba kiyite self-defense. The evidence is not only provided by the Constitution, but the IGP Okoth Ochola yabawadde olukusa ne Mwami Museveni emyaka egiyise emabega. By law, someone should identify him or herself when arresting you. Bwe kiba si kyekyo temuggulawo mayumba gammwe.
A professional security officer is taught in the training school how to effect an arrest. First of all, you are supposed to identify yourself. Secondly, you must inform that person that you are under arrest for A, B, C, D. Now, where arrests are effected in the manner you say, please help us to apprehend them. You arrest for us those people.
Yeah. President Museveni also made clear his concerns on wrongful arrests.
I totally agree. These people should not just arrest anyhow. They can actually call and interrogate and release. They don't have to arrest all the time. And I'm going to work on that. I totally agree.
Wabula nalaba bali bambadde nga bambadde ebyambalo bya bbulaaka era bamukuba nnyo nnyo nange ne bampisaamu ekiteeteeyi. Bwe naggulawo olugyo omusajja yali ayambadde tishati ya bbulaaka n'antunuzaamu emmundu ne neebaka wansi bayingira ne batandika okumukuba ne bamugamba yambala wano genda kakasa.
I want to remind you that when times are tough, I encourage you to remain mentally and logically tougher. In our quest for freedom and justice in Uganda, those greedy and eager to stay in power will always try to stop us. But I say to them, we will run towards our victory. And if they delay us from running, tujja kutambula. And if they stop us from walking, tujja kwavula. And if they beat us so bad okutulemesa okwavula, baganda baffe mu struggle bajja kutusitula nga bwe baasitula Ashraf to go and vote for change. Ladies and gentlemen, let this be an indication that this is not only an angry and hungry generation, but determined Ugandans fighting for a better Uganda. We will never rest until we are victorious. My name is Fahad Amil Nsubuga. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Gavumenti eno eneefuga mitinga egwereza abaana baffe makomera ate nga ne makomera tunoonyezaayo abaana batubuze. Pulezidenti bw'onoolayira ng'ogamba nti abakristu bakusabire ng'abaana baffe tetubalaba. Toyina mutima gutulumirirwa, toyina mutima gulumirirwa baana baffe ng'ate oli muzadde.
Reports of people being kidnapped by heavily armed security operatives in drone cars have come frequent even in areas away from Kampala. A businessman, Ronald Mugerwa, commonly referred to as MR, was allegedly abducted from Equator Gardens in Buama, where he had gone for a refreshment. According to the security guard at Equator Gardens, Mugerwa was arrested with a friend, Abdurashid Nkinga, who was contesting for mayorship.